We always think that that's the top of our mountain, but that's not the case. There is another valley and another mountain higher. But we like the view. I am Nilda Callañaupa Alvarez. I am from Cusco region, Peru. I was born specifically north of Cusco in a village called Chinchero. Life is hard because you walk, you don't drive. Always you are harvesting very heavy loads of food. Where the alpacas are raised, they are over 13,000 feet high. So there is not that much agriculture, just pasture land. And we grow still potatoes, so we're based on the potatoes. So trading the dry meat with the wool and with the corn, vegetables, fruits, very important for us. So life is hard there. You know, you live on almost nothing, but we live happy. Everything is connected. You know, we practice many rituals, and especially for what's important in your life, like fertility of the animals and the fibers, because our life depends on that. But I learned the weaving basics from my mother and then from the other ladies from our community. The normal way of learning is at home. Our house are like with a patio. If we are not in the patio in the house, we are in the fields with our animals and in the land. Now I spend more time in the weaving compound, in the weaving center, which is near to my parents' house. Our connection is continuously coming from the pre-Inca times, Inca colonial, until today, with the incorporation, of course, of the modern life things. So we live with that knowledge. We inherited that rich knowledge from our ancestors, the roots comes from thousands of years ago. Our focus is in the children group because we believe like in the next generation has to be trained, learn, and there is quite a lot of interest. That's why Rosa, the younger woman in our group, came, because she should learn and she should do it. The tradition was that knowledge of the weaving was passed from generation to the generation, but before my generation had been happening change. We were not learning anymore that way, because we were going to school, and there we start learning all the another subjects that you learn in the school. And we forgot to learn our weaving traditions. The children learn because they are going to the school in our town, but then they can't explore. You know, they go to the city, they go to the studies and the higher degrees. Some of them, they get married and they are coming back to the community to establish their homes, so they are rejoining. So there is quite a bit of interest in weaving, even though all the globalization changes are coming there too. I was working with adult ladies who were weavers, but they stopped weaving because they were convinced that they were not appreciated our weaving because it takes so much time to do. Now it's much easier after 30 years of work. We have Centro established in Cusco, Centro for Traditional Textiles. There they will come work with 10 communities with different style of textile traditions. And now I have something to show. By then I didn't have anything to show to the weavers. The three communities, the majority are from my town. We are involved in the weaving, of course, dyeing, natural dyeing, spinning, and the other communities are more involved in the different techniques of the weaving, very fine tapestry, warp discontinuous weaving, and another gentleman weaving the big ponchos. We love colors, very deep colors, intense colors that shows very clear our designs and like that. It's part of our identity. Parents mostly represents the environment around like shapes of the flowers, leaves, lakes, rivers, shape of the fields, because we are farmers, many animals. sometimes young people, we introduce like different designs and becomes to be like fashion, like bright colors, beads, for example. But in our parents, not that much. So I'm attached so much to my roots. We have such rich culture that even we need to learn more about. Yeah, I wish, I could have been born like 40 years ago and I could have experienced and learned more, because everything what we are learning is from the people who are living still. So, yeah, always you miss something, but I'm very, very lucky. I feel very lucky to be near to my people. There is so much to learn. I invite whoever is listening this program, come down there and experience yourself, the Inca culture, the Quechua culture, the Andean culture. Our heart, from the deepest of our heart, we invite you.